Hope you enjoyed the car sound outside. We have the door open because even though it's winters, this fireplace that we have on for everybody in this video is boiling hot. So we're hoping some cold air comes in from the front door to
but
cool
the fire
the house down.
looks pretty.
Yeah, no, it's all about that.
pretty.
It's all about the aesthetic. Like if I turn around right now, I'm drenched, but that's okay. It's worth it for the video. Hi, welcome to Why Be Entertained. I'm UV.
I'm Bethany.
And we're gonna try to figure out how to do the YouTube content creator lifestyle. So as you might notice, we have a very special thing going on here. We have two fireplaces, one back there and one right over here. Two fireplaces. Who else offers that? It's funny how effortless they make it look, right? Yes. Making videos. But it is, we were sitting earlier trying to brainstorm some ideas, and it was so funny because we were like, we wanna have like a guideline to work off of, but also don't want it to seem scripted, right? Like make it seem effortlessly perfect. And once you start talking, you run out of like ideas or like things to say, and then finding, I think, the segue between topics is what's tough.
Well, also just it sounds dumb when it's like you think, oh, we should record this topic, we should talk about this, and we should record it. That would be so funny. And then you actually do it, and you're like, oh yeah, that's not very funny. That's actually really boring.
I'm excited to find out just how not funny I am, right? Because right now my only audience is you. and whether out of pity or bias, lots of laughs. But do you know what the millennial pause is?
No, I do not.
The millennial pause is a term that I think Zoomers came up with. To describe that pause, that like when you start recording a video, the 1 second that you take before you start talking, where you're like, is it incrementing? Is it actually recording? Mm-hmm. That is the millennial pause. Because I guess Gen Z just goes hit and record, and millennials are like hit, okay, yeah, hey, what's up? So that's the millennial pause.
Okay, so you do the pause.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So actually that reminds me of when you're like, these days Zoom calls are kind of...
Not sponsored.
Zoom calls are kind of a big thing now. And you have a lot of those meetings, you like start recording, but everybody's like sitting there paused, like, oh, I'm going to record this, everybody. And then everybody just sits there quiet.
Make it something worth recording, please.
You wait for it to start like transcribing it.
Oh, right.
If you're the one pushing record, and you're just like sitting there, like, okay, is it going to start? It feels like it takes forever from the time you push record until it actually starts recording and actually starts transcribing. And then you have to turn the transcribe off because otherwise it's going to like while you're...
I keep transcribe on.
Oh my gosh, that distracts me. But that's because...
No, I love reading my own subtitles. Like if this could have subtitles, I would read it as I was saying it. I love that. Plus it gives you like a very tangible set of receipts for everything that was said on the call. So if anybody tries to back out, or right, I didn't say that, well, here's a Word document that shows the exact timestamp of you saying it.
Yeah, that's true. I like it that it transcribes for that reason. However, when it's transcribing and I'm trying to talk and see it transcribe what I just said, I'm not one of those people who can have that. Like that, that just shows how different we work. Because I'm like, oh, now I'm going to start reading what I said a few seconds ago, and then I'm going to completely lose what I'm talking about right now. You're way better at that than me. Like if there's music on and I'm trying to think of another song, never going to happen. Never in a million years am I going to be able to think of that other tune or those other lyrics. I have to turn off the song. But you'll be like, oh yeah, that's blah, 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 blah. And you'll start singing the song. And I'm just like, no, overload.
It's perks of being completely off key. When I'm actually off key from a normal song, it works.
What were some of the other topics we came up with?
I don't like my fingernails to be too long, right? Like right now, they're at a moderately manageable level, but I'm not too big on them. I don't know if this will focus. I hope it does. At my fingies.
So,
But like this is borderline, and like another 4 or 5 days I'll have to cut them because they're way too long. But she thinks, when I think they're gross, she's like, no, they just look normal and fine.
yes. So my question was, knowing him and his habits, like, okay, what length of fingernail is good on a guy? What's too short? What's too long? Right? I mean, obviously, my assumption
Okay,
is
if you have a coke nail, that's too long.
most guys don't take a huge amount of time to probably make sure their fingernails are clean and short.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of guys
But-
do.
Well, maybe, but I think what's weird is that you were telling me if there's any white, that's too long.
Yeah, that's how you know it's too long. If
But
it's
I mean,
if it's skin colored, you're fine.
A little bit of
Or,
white,
like pinkish.
a little bit of white is okay.
Well, yeah, yeah, a little bit of
Okay.
white's okay. But like right now, it's at a little bit of white.
Yeah,
But like,
and I think it looks good.
yeah,
And it could be longer. Like, it could be a little bit longer than that and be
yeah,
fine.
a little bit is fine.
Okay.
But like when it's getting to the point where like when I'm scratching, it feels like I'm shredding my skin. Or like actually, the worst is like I get done with yard work and it's like black tips,
Yeah.
and I have to like reach in with a paper clip to or tweezers to clean. That's too long.
Right.
Like I should be able to do yard work with my fingers looking like fingers at the end.
Yeah. Actually, that reminds me, because I started, getting my nails done. And so at that point, you have to completely learn how to text new. You have to completely learn how to do
Oh, I
it.
remember
Because
those
before,
days.
I was like, oh, I can use the tip of my finger. And I texted with those. And that now I can't. And I couldn't even, like, sometimes if you have a can, you want to open it and it's really tight. You're like, do I really need to try this, or do I want to risk breaking my nail off? So I usually now just get like some.
Do I need to be
spoon.
hydrated or do I want my nails?
So usually I go for the option of this person here. Hey, can you open a can for me?
My fingernails are always the
With-
perfect length. for can
exactly.
opening.
Or do I grab a spoon and open it, like pre-open? Do the pre-work. with the middle
Right.
spoon.
The tss
Yeah,
part,
yeah,
but not
that
the
part.
click click.
Yeah, then I can get the rest. Then
Click
I'm
click
good.
you can do.
The click I got. The
But
click I got.
the hiss you can't.
No.
Oh yeah, we're a couple by the way. A couple of friends. Psych. I don't know how many more things
Relationships.
we want to talk about. Being on the same page,
Yeah.
right? Like you were talking about relationships. I'm
Right.
talking about how many more things we want to talk about.
Right. Let's do that.
So let's do a bet on how many views we think this will get. I think by the time we're uploading the second video, we'll be at least 8 or 10 views.
Okay.
I'm keeping my expectations very low.
Yeah. That's pretty low. That works though.
Yeah, well,
You know.
but we're betting, so you gotta put up a number.
Oh no, I have to put up a number. I like to rely on him, by the way, to make decisions and just follow his lead a lot of times.
It's not a good strategy. I'm not a smart man.
Okay. I really don't know how all of it works and how people see what they see and how they see what they don't see and how they would even find our video. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with how many people view it, and then that promotes it more and more and more. So I'm actually pretty skeptical as well.
None of that. So you said a lot, and I appreciate how much airtime you filled with that. However, correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
none of that was a number.
No, it wasn't a number. So you said what? What number?
I said 8 to 10 maximum. Or 8 to 10 is what I'm predicting. If it's more than that, I'm not going to mind.
Okay. So then I'll just say 15 to 20.
What are you, Price is writing me?
Yeah,
The hell? 11, Bob.
exactly.
Out of here.
That's safe. That's me. safe.
15 to
Keep
20.
it safe.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we could get topics from the audience, from those 10 to 20 people.
From the 10 to 20 people that likely won't comment. Actually, you know what? If there's no comments, it'll say no comments on the video comment section.
Okay.
So we can do a topic about people saying no comment when they get in trouble.
Yes.
And how no comment is in fact a comment, which means if the video doesn't receive any comments, that is, philosophically speaking, a comment on the quality of our work.
Okay, yeah, and I think I will have a lot to say on that topic, for sure.
I will have no comment.
Okay, that's it. We did it.
Bye.
Bye. Y and B. I'm the B, by the way. Why be entertained?
You are the bee.
Oh, that's not good.
No. You did it. This is you now.
Oh, no.
Why be entertained?
Why be entertained?
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Because that doesn't end well for me.